Good day, good people. Last year, during Holy Week and Easter, we were unable to be in church for any of the services to mark the events of Christ's passion and resurrection. We were only just getting used to the technological possibilities of online streaming, and it felt very strange going through the ceremonies of Maundy Thursday, Good Friday and Easter Eve on my own, whilst also being very conscious that members of the church community were missing the opportunity to be present. Since last Sunday, Palm Sunday, we have been able to gather for worship, but we have to remain socially distanced and observe all the hygiene measures that have now become a familiar part of daily life. If you would like to attend any services, it helps us immensely if you could let us know in advance that you are coming, so that we can ensure that people sit safely. Please email or text Yvette to book in. Her contact details are in the bulletin and on the contacts page of our website. So far, we haven't had to limit access. It seems as if demand meets supply, but we're keeping an eye on numbers for the service at 10 a.m. on Easter Day. So far, we haven't quite reached our limit, but if we do, Yvette will contact everyone and invite them to choose whether to attend at 10 a.m. or an additional service at 11:15. Don't forget that we'll also live stream the 10 a.m. service on our Facebook page and upload it to YouTube later in the day, so it will always be possible to watch from your own home. Links for the services will also be on the parish website. In addition, there will be Zoom evening prayer at 5 p.m. And I think that will continue to be a regular feature of our worshipping life in the future. I know that some people still don't feel confident enough to come to church, and for that reason, we will continue to provide an act of worship in the weekly paper bulletin for those who don't use computers usually. And I do hope that this has been of some value for those that receive it. There might also be others in our church community who have found that after more than a year of not attending, that it's quite a difficult threshold to cross. And I want to say to those folk that you are right to take your time and to wait until the moment seems right. But when it does, please don't be shy. If all goes according to plan, all restrictions will be lifted on the 21st of June, and we anticipate that Yvette's ordination to the priesthood will take place either on the weekend of 26th, 27th of June or 3rd or 4th of July. And so on one of those weekends, we will also have the opportunity for her to preside at the Eucharist for the first time. And I hope that we might make that service, likely either to be Sunday the 27th of June or Sunday 4th of July, the moment when everyone who possibly can attend church will want to do so. Please mark those dates in your calendars, because I think it will be the time when we come together properly for the first time to celebrate again the presence of God in word and sacraments. In the meantime, those who are able and willing to come and gather for worship will continue to do so on behalf of all of us, and not only on behalf of the church family, but also on behalf of the whole community. Remember that God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. God's reconciling love is for every person, indeed for all created things, and that is why we call this Friday good. At the moment, the sanctuary is bare, but this prompts me to offer one more important invitation. The church will be decorated and prepared for Easter on Saturday morning, Easter Eve, and we will have it open from 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. on Saturday for anyone who would like to visit church in their own time. It'll be possible to come in and to be socially distant and hallow the building with our presence and perhaps also with a silent prayer. A beautiful floral cross has been created, made up of flowers knitted by a number of people, and there will be an Easter display in this space underneath the altar. And of course, flowers in the sanctuary to bring life and colour into our worshipping space as we prepare to celebrate Easter. May the life-giving power of the risen Christ bring light and love into the empty and barren spaces of all our hearts, so that even as this empty space will be filled with colour, sound and music, so our lives might be filled with the joy of the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ.